church cafe. So we thought that for our first video after leaving Kiev, we would go through one of the first things you do when you're moving to a new country, and that's to get your visa. And Martin's been working on getting his visa, and we thought it would be a very nice, easy task, but it's turned out to be quite a big adventure, and a little more challenging than we thought. So we'll go ahead and tell you about it.
Okay, so we're going to give you a quick recap of what we did to get the visa. We've kind of got different parts, actual live action happening, and I'm also going to be popping up every now and then to fill in the gaps that we didn't film, partly because I was too shy to film in front of certain places, and one day I was quite hungover too. So it all started when I got home and I found out that I couldn't apply for my visa right away. Now with the Bangladesh visa, when you're doing it by post, you need 10 working days. And I was only going to be in the UK for about 11 working days. So we were already cutting it fine. So we were told that we would get a letter that we had to send with our visa application, which would then allow us to apply for our visa. The day I arrived, we were told that letter won't arrive until the 30th of June, which was about 4 working days into our trip. Also, when we first arrived, not only did we find out that the letter wasn't coming till the 30th of June, but that the Bangladesh embassy was going to be closed for the first 4 days of July. We then found out that that was going to be extended to be the first 9 days of July, which would take us up to tomorrow when from now when I'm doing this, and actually that's when I leave to go to California. So the first task we had was emailing the guy in Mr. Barbar in Bangladesh to ask him to send me a letter so that I could apply for a second passport. Yeah? Okay, well, first video, we thought we'd show you the delights of getting a Bangladesh visa. Because they're on holiday for Eid, the whole of next week and half of next week, the week after, sorry, I've got no chance of getting my visa before I can go to California. So I have in my hand a letter that will allow me to get a second UK passport. You might notice that when they sent it, shall I come closer or should you?
No, it's better if you stay back, okay, because I have to refocus.
When they sent it, they didn't actually put my address. They just put Martin Hay and then my postcode. And DHL have had to actually look up online where I live. So luckily I was able to get it.
Well, luckily DHL seems to be wonderful, for delivering it anyway.
DHL. So once the letter arrived, I could then organise an appointment for the passport office. We were already going through to Glasgow on the Monday to go to a show, so we decided that we would try and get our appointment for then. Christina came up with the idea of going through the night before, on the Sunday night, which in hindsight wasn't the best idea because I had a stag night on the Saturday, and as you'll hear shortly, I wasn't in the best of conditions. I've come to Glasgow to get a second passport so I can get my Bangladesh visa. I had to come over last night and I was very hungover. You might see that my voice is different because I was singing on Saturday night, so here we go. If we were allowed to film in the passport office, what you would have seen was me almost get declined for the second passport, which would have been a complete disaster, because I didn't have 4 countries where I needed a visa written down on the letter. Fortunately, because I had a lot of stamps from Ukraine in my first passport, they allowed me to get my second one, and then I went to pick it up later that day. my new passport. Brand new. They're ready to go. So as soon as Eid is over, I can now apply for my visa, send it down to London, get it sent back, then courier my original passport to Los Angeles, where I'll be after travelling on this passport, which I've just applied for my ETSA, and then I'll get that passport, get my original passport back, and then I can fly to Bangladesh on my original passport. And then this one that I've just paid £128 for is now obsolete and of little use. But it saves coming all the way back to the UK to get my visa. Okay, so that brings us to today. It's the 8th of July today. The day before I go to California, my visa application form is completely filled in. It's in an envelope, and I'm now trusting that my mum and dad are going to send it correctly, and then when they get the passport back, they'll be able to send that passport to Christina's in California. We're not there yet. It's almost done, but we're not quite there. I feel like it's taken over my summer.